Hey friends, it's me Stace. Welcome back to another Cricut video. Today we are making this really cute lantern, nice size as well. Alright, let's go to the computer and we will get started. Here we are at the computer. I'm already logged into Cricut Design Space. I'm also on the welcome screen. From here we're gonna go to the very top in that search box and type in the words metallic lantern. And then click on enter. And the project we're making is down farther, right below Cricut Projects. It should be the very first one. Go ahead and click on that. You'll see it brings up a preview window. Very bottom, choose Customize. Now I'm not customizing anything with the lantern as far as the sizing, but I do want to show you a few things. I first want to zoom out, so I'm going to go to my bottom left-hand corner of Design Space and click on the minus sign so we can see all of our pieces. So this piece is the bottom of our box, or of our lantern. This is one side of it. Then we have the other side here. These 4 pieces are the vellum. I'm going to delete 3 of those and just keep 1. And what I'll do is I'll cut this one piece out in cardstock, then I'll trace it onto my vellum and then cut it out that way. All right, upper right hand corner, let's go ahead and click on Make It so we can see the matte preview screen. So we have 4 mats. You'll see they put the lantern on an angle. I'm going to bring that down and then use the rotate button to rotate that. This I'm able to cut it out on one sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I'll do the same thing for mat 2. Bring it down, rotate it. Then we have mat 3, which is the bottom piece, and then mat 4 is again the cardstock that I'm going to cut out to trace onto my vellum. I'm going to cut everything out and go to the table and we'll put the lantern together. Alright, we are back. Everything is cut out. So we have our 2 panels here, the base, and I also cut out my vellum. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and score on these score marks. Just finger press them first, then go back in with your bone folder and give that a nice crease. So there's our bottom. Then we have these here. You want to be careful on here. That's why I like finger pressing them first, just to kind of get them started. And the cardstock I'm using is Papertrey Ink Terracotta Tile, so it's a little bit thicker of a cardstock. Alright, and now we have a score mark along this edge here. Again, just kind of go in there and just get it started with your fingers. Then we'll go back in with the bone folder to give it a better crease. And just kind of pinch it. Alright, and then we have one more in the middle right here. Again, you want to crease that really well. Alright, and then we have the ones on the bottom. And this one here has 2 score marks going on an angle, so I'm going to score those as well. Okay, that's done. And we'll do the same with this one. Just finger press them first. I'm actually going to finger press all of them, then go back with my bone folder and crease. And then we'll attach the vellum and see how this box goes together. Normally I make the box first, then I come and share it with you. This time I did not do that. So I'm making it with you for the first time. Alright, let's go ahead and give all those a good crease. Doesn't look too complicated. I have the top. Okay, so now we have our vellum. Our little panels here. I'm using art glitter glue and I'm using the super fine tip on it. And this covers, yeah, it does cover these triangle cutouts. So I'm first going to go across the middle. You want to use a glue that's not going to, or you want to use a really thin layer of glue. That way it's not going to seep out on you. You come down this side, up here, and across. Okay, and then lay that in there. Just like that. Okay. And then do this one over here. So I'm going to go across my X first. Along the bottom, and then here, and then the sides. Okay, and then grab our other piece of vellum. Okay, set that one aside and do this one. And I chose Terracotta Tile cardstock color because, you know, lanterns, we normally think of lanterns in the fall. I thought this was a pretty fall color. And the instructions said to use poster board. I didn't have any of that. I wanted to use cardstock, and this is a nice thick cardstock, sometimes too thick. All right, our last one right here. I also did not bring a tea light in here with me so I can show you what it looks like when it's lit up. But I will insert a picture at the very end of this video, as well as on my blog, showing you how it looks with a tea light in there. And of course it's paper, so you want to use one of those battery operated tea light candles. Alright, our last piece of vellum. It's going to go right there. Alright, now I'm going to fold this. That's going to be our flap. So as I fold that, I can see I'm going to need some, a little bit more glue right there. So I'm just going to squeeze some in there. And hold that down really well. And I'll check this one as well. Yeah, see right here it's popping up. Just squirt some glue in there. And give it a quick press. Okay, so now we have both sides. So this little flap here, you're going to put your glue. I'm going to be using art glitter glue. You want to use a nice strong adhesive. And you want to go edge to edge. So what I'm going to do is put the glue on it first. And I'm going to take my finger and just kind of rub that. This way it does go edge to edge. Okay, all right, then take this piece and we're going to line it up with that piece, matching up the score marks. Okay, give that a second to do its thing. All right, so now we have the box. So I'm going to guess that these flaps are going to get glued to this. You know, let's first do this flap. Let's put some glue over here on this side. If you want to, you can use a sticky strip here, but you know, that's nice and strong. I've made a lot of boxes with the art glitter glue, and I've never had an issue with any of them coming undone, so I think this is fine. And it's just a little bit quicker. All right, let's take this one, and we're going to line it up the same way we did the other side, top and bottom, making sure the score marks match up. Should lay flat, and just kind of rub it. I apologize for the noise outside. There's airplanes going on, there's motorcycles in the distance. I have my window open, a bit nicer out today. It's not excruciatingly hot out. I wanted just to get some fresh air in there. Alright, so we have the box. So now, let me see how this does its thing. So I'm not sure about this, unless it goes like that, which I'm going to think it does. Okay, so it's going to go inward. Alright, I'm just going to put some glue on the flaps here. Again, you want to go edge to edge with that glue. And then just give that glue a second to do its thing. And I have a card kit over here as well. Let me show you that while I'm waiting on this glue. So there's the card kit. You get all the pieces. I also gave you the vellum I used. And this is like a frosted vellum. So I did give you that white piece that cuts out. So if you want to use your own vellum or pattern paper inside, you have the idea for the measurement there. Okay. Especially on these angled pieces, you want to make sure you hold that really well and let the glue really set up before you move on. Otherwise, you'll be playing the glue game. Okay, then we have these two over here. So are you decorating for fall yet? I see a lot of fall items in the store, and I watch a few cleaning videos, and a lot of those are decorating for fall, and I was like, no, it's still 95 degrees outside, there's no way I'm doing fall. I usually wait till like maybe the middle of October to decorate for fall. I don't have a lot, just like a few pumpkins, clay pots kind of thing. Alright, so now we have all that done. So that's going to be the bottom. So I'm guessing this little flap here, I don't see a score mark in that, so I'm going to play around with that because we have this piece as well. And I'm going to assume that's the bottom. So I'm going to assume this will get glued to here, then the flap comes in there, and then it's going to go in there again to kind of shut. Alright, so we're going to do that. I'm going to put some glue on this flap right here. Again, edge to edge. Alright, and you want to have this go opposite of that piece, and I want to have it go on this flap on the inside. Okay, that's going to be the bottom. Then you close this, that goes in there, then you're going to kind of bend that to go in there. Okay, that's going to keep our lantern shut. Alright, now we have all these pieces. Now we have these slices, so I'm going to assume this is going to go inside. Yep, inside there like that. It's actually going in there a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be. Usually I have a hard time with these pieces. I don't know if you're supposed to glue them or not. I'm not going to glue them. Alright, this one might be a little bit harder. You know what? I'm actually going to do it the other way. I'm going to do the two sides first. There we go. That'll stay in there like that. And it does kind of hold it there. This is going to be the most difficult part, so I'm going to kind of hold the front and get this in here. Yeah, this is the trickiest part, trying to get all these connected without it coming undone on you. Those of you that have 5 hands, you'll have no difficulty with this. Alright, a little bit tricky to get that in there. I don't want to rip my cardstock. Okay, so I got, there we go. I guess you kind of have to work it for a minute, then it'll kind of go. So I'm just pinching these ones up. There we go. Okay, then attach some string there. I don't have any string on me, but then you would take this opened like that, like this. Place your tea light on that, and then hold it back up, and then you can close it again. And again, what's going to is it'll go in. See, you're going to put your tea light there. This piece will go in, the first one, and then this way. I think eventually this is going to wear off, so what you could possibly do is maybe Velcro that closing, but how cute is that? Turned out better than what I thought it would. I really do like that. Again, the top was finicky, but we made it through without saying any kind of bad words. I think it's really cute. Alright, so as I said, here's the card kit. To win the card kit, leave me a comment below saying you want to be entered in the card kit, and I will announce a winner on Saturday. So if you do enter, make sure you watch this coming Saturday's video to see if you won the card kit. Anyway, there you have it, my friends. A super cute little lantern. Not terribly hard to put together, and I think it's really, really adorable. And a nice size, too. Alright, any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.